Hello, this is Mr. K's, and this is 16.1. We're looking at diverse societies in North America. North American societies were not as advanced as those in Central and South America, but they're not chopped liver either. We're going to be taking a look at some of these areas or regions in North America. We'll begin first with the Northwest Coast. That's up around present-day Washington State, Oregon area, British Columbia. Northwest Coast tribes. They used the ocean as a resource. They hunted salmon or fished for salmon, hunted killer whale. Can you imagine that? Out in the open water. And they also shot their groceries from the woods and also did some farming. It was a very fertile place to be. Northwest tribes would use a potlatch, a ceremony in which you saved up and you made a lot of good gifts, invited members of the tribe to your party, and you gave away your wealth. You gave them food and drink and all these gifts. You gave away your wealth, and that was to show your status in society. It served a purpose. It was to show how high you were in rank. Now let's go down to the Southwest tribes, these Pueblo dwellers. The Anasazi tribes, they were cliff dwellers. They made their apartment-style homes in the desert under these protective cliffs, high up with ladders, so wild animals and hostile tribes couldn't get at them. A pueblo is a house made out of sun-dried brick and stone, and we see various tribes like the Hohokam and the Anasazi using those all throughout the Southwest. And we do see some remains because mud-dried brick and stone does last. They would use wood for the cross pieces and the supports, but it was made out of brick and clay. Mound builders. As we go towards the Mississippi River Valley, the Mississippian tribes, their culture lasted from about 800 AD to 1500. An important excavated site is at Cahokia, Illinois, Cahokia, Cahokia. And it was an excavated site in which they found a farming village with these earthen pyramids or bases, and they suppose that it was the home for elite rulers. As we keep going farther east, woodland tribes are going to build alliances. One such important one is the Iroquois Confederacy. Now, the Iroquois was not a tribe, it was a group of tribes. And a confederacy is a gathering of independent tribes. We're going to see the Mohawk, the Oneida, O-N-E-I-D-A, the Onondaga, O-N-O-N-D-A-G-A, O-N-O-N-D-A-G-A, the Cayuga, C-A-Y-U-G-A, and then our own beloved Seneca. These five tribes gathered together to pledge a military alliance. Hiawatha was the legendary leader that created this confederacy to promote not only defense but unity. Again, I point out these five tribes used to kill each other, and now they're working together, and they're going to go against other tribes like the Huron to the far north and the Algonquin. We'll talk about them later on. Okay, cultural connections. We see with these folks that trade is going to be a central thing. A major link is trade that connects these people together. Religion also is going to be an important unifying figure. Religion shapes the view of life, how people saw life. Animism and respect for the land were key beliefs. Animism is the idea that everything natural contains a spirit, and the respect for land is your conservation movement. They believed in making sure that they had sustainable herds of animals to hunt and fish to harvest from the waters. Shared social patterns. we're going to see similarity between these tribes. Extended family was very important. You needed to know who was on your side, and so you could count on your blood relations to go to war for you. Totems were in the form of poles, but they could also be on the fronts of boats. They could be masks. A totem is a natural object a clan identifies with as a symbol of unity. It defined their behavior and social relationships in the group. As I said before, you see them displayed on masks, on totem poles, and on the prow or the front of boats. Well, these are the introductory notes of Chapter 16.1. See you down the road. Bye-bye.